Hi, so my name is Mohit and I'll be your instructor for this UI UX course, a beginner's guide. And let us start by introducing myself. My name is Mohit Sharma and right now I'm working as a senior UX consultant at an MNC in Jaipur, India. And I have more than 4 years of experience both in freelance and corporate professional working experience into this field. So I've created a lot of designs in regarding SaaS products or mobile apps and etc. whichever you can think of in UI UX. So yes, regarding this course, I'll say that I'll be teaching you how to get into this field without no prior experience into this field and with any background. Either you are working or professional, you are a student, you are a learner, wherever you are from, you can just get into this field and start designing creative and visually appealing digital platforms for your clients, and even if you are working in a company for your company clients. So that was all about me. Let's start this course and I'll see you in the next video. So hi, welcome back. So without wasting any more time, let's just get started with what design is, and later on in this video we will go more deep into the UI UX design part. So basically, whenever you hear the word design, you might be imagining getting a paper and start sketching and start designing rough layouts of projects. This is not just what design is all about. Design is basically a complete process. When you try to create a product, you start with this process and get a final design prototype or a mock-up, which particularly or more specifically resembles to the final product that your company is going to build. So design is not just these websites and softwares. Design can refer to anything whenever you are designing. Design can be designing a car, designing a bike, designing your furniture, designing your daily objects. Anything could be designed before the final product is built. So design is basically, there are a lot of types for design. There are product designs, there are design systems, there are mechanical engineering products which need to be designed. As I mentioned earlier, there are furniture products, there are daily objects which needs to be designed. But in this course, we are more focused on the UI UX design part. So let's get started with UI UX part. The UI UX is basically concerned, with the digital experience a user has. So like a website, a mobile app, a web app, anything which the user can interact with on their digital devices like mobile phones or laptops, tablets, etc. So you might be using a lot of web apps and mobile apps like Instagram, Facebook, and a lot of them. Like, so each of these company has particular team for UI UX which design the whole process before anything is implemented into these apps. So UI UX team has a lot of more responsibility regarding the final. So as you might have noticed that design is not just about starting sketching and layouts on a piece of paper. It's a complete process. So we will be doing that process in this course. We'll be going through each step and building our proficiency on each step, that how things work out while designing a product. And as I mentioned in my first video, there is no prior experience or background required. I can tell you myself, I'm an MBA in finance, but still I chose the UI UX career path because I had a passion in it. So if you are keen on learning designing, and if you are more passionate about designing interfaces and digital products for users, you're good to go. Just keep learning and just go through this entire course, learn each step, learn the complete design process for the UI UX part, and you are ready to go to enter into this field and create great experiences for the internet and in digital. So this was all about the UI UX part. So in the next video, we will be working with all the tools, the platforms, the websites, and everything you can use while creating these experiences, digital experiences for the users. So I will take you through these platforms and tools, and don't forget paper. Paper is also one of the most important tools by creating design. for the user experience like websites and mobile apps. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Now we're gonna start with our most important thing about this course, which is UI UX, and we'll start with the difference between these two terms, the UI part and the UX part. So before going more deep into the general terms that we use during the process, just understand this difference as a, like imagine a car and just consider its engine, its functionality, its seats, its placement of dashboards and airbags and all as a user experience. So while a driver is riding a car, how is he going to use all these things together and how is going to arrange and assemble those things together to get a properly functioning car. And now consider the headlights, the tail lights, the color of the car, the design of the car, the shape of the car, all this as the user interface. That's how it is visually appealing to the user. So most of the decisions that people take are because of the UI of the car and user experience comes second. But in actual, when we design a digital product or experience, the UX part comes first and the UI part goes second. Moreover, you can consider it as a body. So your skeleton, your organs, your functionality all comes into the user experience part, and your look, your beard style, your hairstyle, your eyelashes, and everything that goes into makeup or visual appearance comes into the UI part. So let's start with the UX part. So UX, what I have tried to convey here is that it focuses on user goal, achievement, and satisfaction. It comprises overall user experience with the product or service, as I told you with the car example. It includes user emotions, thoughts, perceptions, and while designing these digital experiences, we'll create, user needs, the empathy maps, the personas, the user flows, and the usability testing. Moreover to that, the information architecture. Don't worry, we'll go into these things more deep in the upcoming lectures. But just understand what UX is all about and how we're gonna start designing the UX part. So next coming to the user interface part. So user interface, as I mentioned with my previous example, it is the visual and interactive elements that users interact with. It aims for aesthetic appeal, visual consistency, and ease of understanding, and it should represent application functionality. So while designing the UI part of your digital experience, you should not compromise with the UX part as you have defined. And in context with the digital experiences like mobile apps or websites, it includes buttons, icons, the typography, the color schemes, and layout. And moreover, about this, we'll cover into the upcoming lectures. So next come what's the importance of UI UX. Both of these terms might be used interchangeably, but both of these terms have importance more or less than each other. So visually appealing UI attracts user. That yes, if a user is going to use a mobile app and if it is designed very good in terms of visuals, in terms of colors, the user might like to use that app. And positive UX ensures user engagement and value. So along with the good UI, if the app has good features, good functions, good placement of everything like CTA buttons, we'll cover that in next lectures. So the overall experience of the apps, if it is positive, it tells users to again use that app. So in short, both are essential for successful digital products. So if we are designing a digital platform for your clients or for your users, it is most important that you look into both parts equally. And you first start with the UX part. You research what user needs, what needs to be designed, what are the functionalities and features, and then you should move to the UI part. That what type of colors, what type of icons, what type of fonts will be used in designing those products. So conclusion, just as I mentioned that user interface deals with the visual and interactive design elements. UX ensures holistic user experience, and these both are crucial for effective and enjoyable user interaction. So as I mentioned earlier, both these parts are important. Go focus on both of these parts while designing the digital experiences. So yes, this was all about the UI/UX difference part. Next, we'll start with the tools and platforms you can use while you can start your designing your products. So you need inspiration. So these platforms and tools we'll cover into the next video.